speaker tonight, let me introduce him a little bit. Is very experienced Toastmaster. He been joining Toastmaster more than 20 years already. So if you want to ask anything about Toastmaster, ask him. You will get everything you want to know. I really love his energy, and he very active and very he support the clubs, not just this club, but the club within Thailand a lot. Tonight, he's going to give the speech based on his pathway mastery, presentation mastery, project 3, connect with your audience. And before we going to hear his speech, let me call on his personal evaluator, Toastmaster Ted, to give the objective of his speech, please.
Okay, the objective of this speech is for the member to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. That's difficult because all of us are very familiar. He has to practice within, no, this is true, it's true. He has to pretend that we are unfamiliar. So that means that Toastmaster Tanu is forbidden from saying, do it before you're ready. That's the only rule I'm going to give you. So please take it away.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ted. And our speaker, the second speaker tonight, DTM Tanu. One sentence that changed my life. One sentence that changed my life. DTM Tanu.
Me to this to because timer show the red screen. Please change the screen.
Can you share the blank screen, please?
Okay.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start by now. DTM Tanu, please welcome him.
There are 2 important days in our life. The first day, you all know, the day you were born. The second day, the day you hear the sentence that changed your life. Or it's you who give that sentence that changed others' life. Toastmaster of the day, fellow members and honored guests, let me share with you some story that happened to me a few days ago. I rode my favorite bicycle into the mountain because that morning the weather is fine, no rain. It's an unplanned journey for me. But when I arrived at the coffee shop, the destination that I used to visit a few times, after that, having good coffee in the mountain, I came back in another way, not repeated the same old way. It's an unplanned journey. And I was looking for caffeine station to fuel my energy on the way back. And before 10 kilometers before I arrived home, I found a nice coffee shop opposite the golf course. The golf course named Atitaya in Lamphun. I turned left, jumped into the coffee shop because I really need caffeine. And I went to the counter to ask the barista, young man, could you please make me a coffee? Latte, hot latte, because I took Americano already in the mountain. I need some kind of latte. While he's making coffee for me, I look at him. Young man, how far is it from your home here? It's quite a lonely coffee shop. Nearby, only forest, you see. Only the golf course in front of the cafeteria. So I asked him, how far is your home? He said, I live around here, about 2 kilometers from here. And I asked another question. May I ask you, where is the owner or who is the owner of this coffee shop, by the way? He looked at me. Me, myself, I am the owner. He said, it surprised me. He's such a young man. And I rarely met young entrepreneur like him before. Normally, this kind of personality that I met, they might be the barista, not the owner. But when I know that he is the owner of this cafe, I took my coffee brought to my table and I invited him. Cook, his name is Cook. Please have a chat with me if you don't mind. So after he finished his job behind the counter, he came to me, sit down with very polite manner. I began the small talk. You know, as a Toastmaster, you know how to do it. I know, you know. So I asked him, where did you graduate? My first question. He said, I graduated from Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai University? I asked him, computer science. He said, no, the technical college. Technical college. We call Tin Doi or the foot of the hill, Chiang Mai. It's a government technical school. And I asked him more, why did you why did you decide to have your coffee shop here? It's quite a lonely place. You know, a lot of coffee shop close every day, open every day and close every day. You know that? He said, yes, I know. And he shared with me his story. He said, after graduated from his degree, the technical degree, he did not do anything. He did not work. He just asked money from his mom. When his friend from Chiang Mai called him, Cook, come on, we have to hang out together. Every time mom, money, fuel to fuel he got the car also. With his mother's pay everything for him. It happened for many years, few years. But one day, his friend called him again. Cook, come on, come here, hang out together. And he dressed up already, went to his mom, money, mom. His mom said just one sentence. He said, I will never forget. So I asked him, what was that sentence? He paused and he looked into my eyes and he said, that is what my mom mentioned to me. Son, you know, I will not live with you forever to give you this money. He is shocked. He never think about that before. Even he dressed up already, he did not join the gang that day. And since then, magic happened to him. He quit many bad behavior, many bad things. And I think his mom invests new coffee shop for him by doing something, and he made his own decision to build something with his own expertise. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you this before I end. The Cook. So this is the name of the cafe that I visited. And the man I mentioned, you can see, not here, but here on the right. And you know, I always did this, give him Toastmaster magazine. I still have some in stock, and I will cut this video and show him. The name of coffee shop is 1033 Road Cafe. So ladies and gentlemen, the wise word that everyone should be waiting for the day that is the second day in your life. Have you ever met your second day already? Maybe you are the one who said that wise word, or you may be the one who hear that wise word back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, DTM Tano, for sharing us the insightful message